Alright, what's up, chat? How y'all doing today? Um, before I get started, uh, I just, since I know there might not be too many people watching, um, but I'm still gonna keep things respectful. Um, love has recently found me, and um, yesterday I made multiple mistakes, um, that I shouldn't have made, especially after I ended my stream. I should have just got completely off and tried to fix the situation instead of acting like a little child and um, going and continue playing this game with other people that don't see, um, that don't get what it means to be a lover to a woman. Um, Yesterday, I basically went live. I was having a very, very shitty day yesterday, um, which is completely fine, but my actions, my actions, um, could have been a whole lot different, very different. Um, I said and I did things that I shouldn't have did and said, um, and I just want to apologize to that person and tell that person that I am sorry, genuinely sorry. Um, and I'll do better. Um, I'm going to start talking to my mom about how I can treat women just a whole lot better. Um, and let's see where that goes. I feel like it's gonna be very, very, very. She's gonna be very upset. But then, as time go on, and I improve, and I possibly, if God, if if God is willing, get my girl back. Um, if I continue to progress and continue to make her happy, um, I I really will marry this person one day. So from now on, certain people I won't be having contact with. Um, I'm still learning how to. I'm still learning how to um, distinguish between real, genuine love of that people receive, that people give to women, and like I'm not even just. I'm still learning how to read people. Um, and yeah, hold on. See, I just made another mistake. So yeah, um, a lot of shit is gonna be, a lot of shit is going to, a lot of shit is gonna be different from now on. Um, I know I shouldn't have did what I did. I know in due time my karma will come from this. Um, yeah, let's play the game. I have to learn how to not, um, I have to learn how to not, um, release my negative energy back onto people, especially the people that say and that genuinely show that they love me. That is something that I'm really struggling with, and it's a learning. I'm learning, so um, so yeah. Wait, what is a Z added to? Mm. 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 All right, I'm about to look at this car. The Honda ZGT. It's this one. What the hell? Shit. Look, this shit is. I wouldn't drive that in real life. That's all I'm gonna have to say. Uh, bro, that shit just brought my mood down so heavy. Okay, there we go. What's up, zombie? How you doing, bro?
In 100 yards, turn right.
To be honest, not really the best. Um, I made a valuable mistake that I'm trying to come back from, but I just keep putting myself further and further into a pit that I can't get out of.
sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Alright, I'm guessing this is not their ski resort. I just really need some advice. I'm not gonna lie. No, this is not right. This is somewhere possibly right.
arrived at your destination.
Faster than 18. Faster than 18 seconds. Uh, that shit was not that fast. Mm. Damn it, dude. This shit is difficult. I just don't know what car I need to use. I wonder what car is that. Sheesh. Okay, fuck. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Uh, I wasn't expecting you to just come on stream. I'm not gonna lie, that shit hit. Um, I do too. I do too. I I understand that my actions haven't been aligning with what I've been saying. I completely understand it. Um, but I am learning, and I will learn. Um, and I'll just start thinking and doing it instead of just trying to be careful. I'll just be more considerate. I still care about you, still love you, even though I haven't been
Turn around.
showing it. As a man, I don't just tell people that I love them and don't do my best to at least try to show that I do. I'm still learning how to completely open up on stream, but don't completely open up. That's something I've always struggled with since I started doing this shit. But I genuinely can't help it because everybody that I've opened up to in the past have bring it back into my face and has used it as a weapon. I'm broken. I'm here for everybody else, but when it comes to myself, I'm not fully here. Maybe that's just me being mentally, physically tired. I don't know. I am trying.
You've arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I will give you your I will give you your space. I promise I will. But I really do want to continue what we got. But if that is me, but if I have to give you your space, I'm not gonna completely give you your space. Like, I'm gonna be considerate and I'm gonna put your feelings first and check up on you. But if I have to give you your space and let you calm completely down, Whether that's whether that's 3 days to a week, I would do that. You block me. I know. I'm not gonna make you unblock me. There's you fully got your mind set on that, and that's I 100% agree with that. Um, like I said, I will step back, just like how I'm doing with Lissa. I will step completely back and support from a distance. I'm not gonna completely cut him off because I'm still networking, unless you want that, of course. But that's completely understandable. I feel like we instead of us, I feel like I um instead of us getting on the phone, I, I felt like this was a way for me to have like to hear you out and to just shut the fuck up and just hear you completely out. I will talk to my mom tomorrow. I will. Um, and I know I'm not even like I am gonna get in some trouble, but I know at the end of the day it's for the better. Um, because she genuinely wants me to find love as well. It burns bridges. I know. And like I said, if this is what I have to do in order to start rebuilding with you, I will completely do it. And not give a fuck who I have to cut off.
You've arrived at your destination.
But we will get through this. We will. I just have to think with my heart instead of thinking with my impulse. I just have to think with the heart first. And I was at first, but I don't know where I've messed up at until now. I shouldn't have went on live and did what I did. I just need to think. I will give you I will give you I will give you that time and that space. But I will text you and I will check on you and I will think with my heart first instead of impulse. I completely understand. That doesn't feel good at all. It really doesn't. Countless of times I've been in that same situation. That's why I move so careful. That's why I try my best to help as much as I can. But now I'm seeing that that's okay, but that everybody is raised different and they've taught themselves a whole lot different. You have every right to be upset. That's something that I caused. I should have laid that rule down with everybody. Like no disrespect towards you will be tolerated, and that's not exactly what I'm going to do from this point forward. I really am trying. I'm just not doing. What the fuck? Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. I really do. But like I said over the phone, I'm genuinely sorry. Genuinely. And I genuinely want to fix things. So if I have to get advice from my mom to do so, I will completely do it. understand. I understand that you hurt. You have every right to be hurt. Um, but I'm gonna do better. I am better than this. I really am. I know. I know. I will learn how to protect instead of hurting. I can't make up for what I did in the past, but I can make up for what I'm going to do from this point forward. Look at what this shit just said. And I thought of the perfect question to ask my dad when he gets home. Um, he's not home yet, but I genuinely, I thought about it and I've been pondering on how to ask him and just going to rip the band-aid off. So much alpha energy makes you sick. I'm sorry. Mm, I genuinely am sorry. I I felt that being a protector instead of I felt that being a protector. That's a mistake that I have to learn and do better about. And I've learned my lesson now. I'm gonna have to do better about it. That's one of the many lessons that I learned. There go my dad right there. Alright, now let's turn my camera off just so I can ask him this question. Yeah, I got a question.
You got a question?
Um, how do how did you
I can't
learn
hear.
how did you learn to adapt to being a protector and submitting to loving more?
How I learned to adapt to what so many people loving me.
No. How did you learn to adapt to be a protector and love mom?
To love your mama. This with time, son. You know, she showed me love. You know, I was out there running around with different girls, and I didn't love them. You know, and so me and her sat down and we talked, and she said, "I'm gonna give you all of me." I said, "Well, I'm gonna give you all of me." I said, "People might not, people telling you different, but I'm gonna give you all of me." Why you ask me that? And that's what it comes with time when you start talking.
I recently just started and I made a mistake.
It is what?
I said I recently just started talking to somebody and I made a mistake.
What you did?
Um, I went on live yesterday at Childish and allowed them to uh, disrespect her without setting a boundary.
Yeah. Where's she from?
New Hampshire.
Oh, she got to come down here, but you can't let nobody disrespect her, you know. But you can't act childish. That's another thing.
I'm struggling with being considerate.
Yeah.
And because I never had this before.
Yeah, but you tell her she need to come down. She can come down here and spend a couple nights with you and see how your mama like her. Yeah,
I think I just made a mistake.
She's a white girl?
No. I think I don't know how to fix it. I really don't.
You know, just say, I was childish. You know.
And she's in the.
Huh?
She can't hear you.
Just let her know you was childish and everything. We make mistakes, we human. We all human, you know, we're gonna make mistakes. I made mistakes. I have made mistakes with your mama before. You know, because we're human. That's just in us. You know, we have to learn from that mistake. You know, we have to move forward. Once you move forward, you know, you'll be able to get by with everything. That's what you got to do. Move forward. That's in the past. You can't dwell on the past because you can't change the past. The past is past. I done did this right here. Now this shit gone now. Whatever I done did, it's over. If we can get past it, we can get past anything. But getting past it. Is you woman enough to get past this right here? Except when I said I'm sorry. I can't tell you every day because I'm not a weak man. I done told you I'm sorry. Just let me prove it to you. And move forward.
Okay.
You can't move forward. Stop it right here before it go any further. That's how I look at it. That's what I told you, Mama. If you can't accept my apologies from this right here, why are we gonna move forward? Now we might as well stop right here before we buy this house together. Before we do this right here, let's stop now. Because I'm not gonna live my life trying to apologize to you every day for something I done did. I can't change what I done did. I done did that. It's over now. So and that's how we got by. We just move forward with things. It ain't no, you know, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not now. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do it. If we ain't, we ain't. That's how you do it. Alright, we'll talk later.
Alright.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. So yeah. I'll tell him you said hi. I'll tell him. I don't like putting my dad on camera. His voice could be on, but like out of respect for him, and I don't like putting his face on camera. Yeah, it is too fresh, but still, I'm willing to get past this though. It's gonna take time to get past it, but I genuinely want to get past it. I want to start fresh and just want to build something. I don't know what that something is going to be, but I genuinely just want to build something. I love you too. I really do. Every time I talk to my dad like that, it hits. It hits very, very different. And it does the same thing when I talk to my mom. I don't know which I don't know which Ferrari I should use for this person. Who would have thought that? Yeah, who would have thought that telling my parents that I am talking to somebody was this and was in this fashion. So chat, that was my dad. Yeah, I might not never meet him, but occasionally you will. You'll hear his voice from time to time. Rihanna, like I said, I'm gonna let you get time. I'm gonna let you get time to yourself, time to think. Um, but I would be more considerate from now on. Like I said, we will get past this, but it's gonna take time. That's a touchy subject with my dad, cause you know what I'm saying? He likes talking about that, but I can just tell that that brings a side of him that he rarely shows. Oh,
You have arrived at your destination.
it said, um, it's first it said, I am proud of the Dre I am fighting to become. And then what I showed you, it said, I got this. Yeah, that's all the time. That's all the ones that I've been getting since I started streaming. That's curse. Yeah, I gotta upgrade this card. This card is slow. I don't like how slow this card is right now. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. If I could get past seventh, we could win this shit. Uh, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna make mistakes though. I am. But I will come back from it. Damn, what? MDC just pushed him off. Ah, okay. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta upgrade this car. This car is hella slow. It's not even fast enough to pass anybody. I'm not gonna lie, part of me wanna do the same thing I did today with my mom. I don't know why, but a part of me do. Just so I can have something to look back at and listen to. But I'm not going to do that. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. I know. That's who I inspire to be. That's why I move so. That's why I move so cautiously because I, I don't know why I have a tendency to try to be the perfect person, and I know I can't be. That's why I move so carefully, and it backfires every fucking time. It's like I'm doing way too much, and I don't know how to stop it. And the app also said I'm about to enter the best chapter of my life. genuinely don't know how to feel about that. All I can say is I'm sorry. Okay, I will. I will. I'm listening. Oh, oh, okay. I'll work towards that. I don't. It's not gonna be as soon as you think though, because I do want to save up to actually like I I have a tendency to go all out. That's a part of my nature. Um, but I'll talk to my mom about it tomorrow and see if she's okay with that. Low key, now that I'm really like thinking about it, this might be the blessing that she's always been praying for, to be honest. My dad's always been like that, like very open, but my mom not so much, so I have to genuinely ask. I feel like she's gonna be okay with it, but what's up, Johnny? How you doing, bro? I'm okay, bro. I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. I'm learning to be okay, bro. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm listening. I'm in my head about it. That's a part of me being scared. I am more powerful than my physical or emotional hurts. Than my what? I am more powerful than my physical or mental hurt. Okay. Dang, that sounds good. I might not eat anything today, to be honest. I don't really have the appetite. I know. I'm just scared. I never had this before. And I know that's all it is. But yeah. Alright, Chuck. Beta, you wanna help me with the Lamborghini and the 296, or I'll do that before I get completely off. I feel like this is gonna get rough. Hmm. Yeah, we could cruise. We could cruise. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for being here and honestly sticking beside me or trying to stick beside me while I make multiple mistakes. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I'm gonna stay on YouTube and Twitch for a couple more minutes, and then I'll switch to TikTok. And I will do the same for you. I'll do the same for you. I will. You're mine too. You are my girlfriend, the person that I want to settle down with, and the person that I want to have my kids in the future. I also have to learn how to. I have to learn how to keep afloat when you're not on your worst days. I don't know how to do that. Do you want to invite? Um, and 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 um, I I'm going to do. I'm going to stream my face cam on TikTok next week. Next week, I made a background for my stream on TikTok. You want to see it? That's going. I have to learn to be the rock for the both of us. That's going to take me hella time to learn how to. I don't. I honestly don't know how to do that. I don't know why I like this, but I like it. Hold on, give me a second. All right, you could go. This background is tough to. I'm not gonna lie.
Hi, baby.
Hey, mama.
Um, I was just calling because it was easier to fill you in a little bit. I won't keep you too long. Um, but I did, my grocery order yesterday, like a little one, and the guy is like a driver who he always messes up my order. Like he never gets what I actually ask for, and
Mm-hmm.
then he does not actually deliver the order, like, and he's done this multiple times before. So he was shopping my order and he's literally just grabbing what he wants to grab because like he can't read, right? He can't
Yeah.
read the box. And I text him and I'm like, you know, if they don't have this, that's fine, but like, can you get this instead, right? When I text him, he gonna like end the shopping. Like you know how we'll say like they're doing the shopping, they're checking out, now they're delivering.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna end the shopping and basically it's gonna be like, oh, your driver's on the way. And I'm like, excuse me?
What the fuck?
So then he shows up and it keeps showing like his icon just going back and forth, like he's not actually in the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go downstairs. I don't want to say it. This mother is literally taking my bags out of his car, not even bringing them into the door. Like I took a picture. I'll send you the picture. Hold on, I'll send you the picture. Not even bringing my shit into the door. and is like, trying to skedaddle on his way out.
What the fuck?
Yep. So he sits there and he starts making all these excuses like, oh, I got this water because this and this and that. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, this is not the first time you've done this and you don't want to do your job. I'm like, if you don't want to do your job, don't be a delivery driver. You don't get to pick and choose what size case of water I want.
Yeah.
And mind you, the water that he got cost 2 times more for half the quantity.
That's stupid.
Right. So you're literally just doing whatever the fuck you want, right? So I basically chat with support. I got like a refund on my whole order, basically, literally like everything in my order except for like two things. And basically I told him don't send me that motherfucker again because we're gonna have an issue. So when he's sitting in my face like making the excuses, I was getting pissed off and I basically told him you need to leave. Like you see where he's standing in the doorway?
Mm-hmm.
The second door, the one that let you in, had already closed and me and him were just standing in like that little area, the lobby area in the front. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you need to leave. Literally, like I just had enough. Like yesterday was too fucking much. Aside from everything else that happened, I was like, you need to leave. Like that. This happened before that even happened, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I literally was like, get out. Like just get out and don't come back. And I hope he got the message. Like, do not accept my orders anymore.
He's an asshole.
He is an asshole.
Sorry that happened to you.
And I ordered, heavy stuff. Like I'm not trying to be like a crybaby, but like I ordered heavy stuff and like with my physical stuff that I deal with, it's not easy like, taking all this stuff upstairs by myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when I do delivery, I give them very specific instructions on how to bring it to my door for a reason.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Right? I'm like, if anyone would understand, you would understand, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Like I live on the third floor, baby, right? I had to go down 3 floors and bring up 3 cases of water by myself, as well as all the
Fuck.
other groceries. Right, because he didn't want to do his job.
That's so fucked up. People gotta do better.
Literally. And of course he looks at me and he judges me and he says, "Oh, she need the exercise anyway. It's not about that. I'm 90 pounds down, honey. It's not about that at all. It's about the fact that I am a disabled American who gets delivery to her door for a reason."
Yeah, I understand. I don't know why he what made him want to do that dumb shit.
He just literally didn't want to. Like he got the smaller cases of water cuz he didn't want to bring the big cases of water. He got the other jug of milk because he didn't want to look for the Walmart brand jug of milk. He got cheese pizza instead of combination pizza cuz he couldn't read the combination pizza. Why is he a delivery driver?
He, I genuinely, I don't know. I don't see the reason why he you picked that. To be honest.
And this is coming from somebody who has done Instacart and DoorDash.
Mm.
I am a almost 5-star DoorDasher, and I'm a almost 5-star Instacarter.
Good. Glad to hear that. Proud of.
I haven't done it because I don't have a vehicle currently, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like when I work, I work. When I and that's as a disabled American. Oh, did I tell you about the time when I had this bitch that I went toe to toe with? She gonna show up here, her fat lazy ass. Ooh, she had me fucked all the way up. I called her fat ass to her face too.
No, you
Her
didn't.
fat lazy ass. Her sloppy, disgusting fucking boyfriend literally looking like he's melting. He's supposed to be the one doing the order, right? He shows
Yeah.
up and sees, oh, it's an apartment building. He literally goes and gets back in the car.
Mm. That's stupid.
Like, oh, he's just not gonna do it because it's an apartment building and he's fucking fat and lazy.
That's stupid.
Yep. So then the girlfriend, who's also fat and lazy, gets out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she starts doing it, but she doesn't actually start doing it. She's going to text me that she's leaving my food in the lobby in the same picture you're looking at, right? That she's leaving my food in the lobby. When I tell you I got up so fast and I went down there and I said, no, you're not. I said, you're bringing my food upstairs or you're not getting paid. And I'll make sure of that. So she gonna sit there going back and forth with me because she didn't expect to get confronted, right? So
Mm.
well, I'm disabled and this and that and da da da, and I'm like, yeah, and so am I. I'm like, and I'm the customer. You're the worker. You're the one that signed up for this job, not me, right?
Yeah.
Which means it's your obligation to fulfill the order, not me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't want to hear your sob story about being disabled when you're literally delivering to a disabled customer that you're doing dirty and you're disrespecting. Am I wrong?
No.
So then she basically going back and forth with me, oh no, I wasn't. I was gonna bring it up and I'm like, no, you weren't. I'm like, if you were gonna do that, you would have done that. You would not have texted me that you were leaving it in the lobby. I'm like, maybe now you want to do it because you know you're going to get in trouble, but now I don't want you to do it. Now I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Yep. And basically, she going to start, oh, well, I can just take it back to the store. Okay, do that. That's your gas. That's your time. That's your money. Do it. I triple dog dare you. You ain't leaving those doors with any of the bags that are already in here. Comprehend it? So that means that I'm gonna get a partial order. You're not gonna get paid, and I'll also be refunded for what you didn't drop off. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who do they think they are for real?
I don't know. They think they're better than everybody else when they're
You
not.
you sign up you sign up to be a delivery job. Oh well, this is my second job. I don't really care. Yeah, you show that, right? You show that in your actions. You didn't need to tell me that. I already knew that. You already made it clear you don't give a fuck about that job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since you don't give a fuck about it, but you give a fuck about the money, I'll make sure that you don't get the money, right?
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck about the people. So you got that. I'll make sure you don't get the money. How much you want to bet she don't got a job anymore with Spark? How much you want to bet?
I know she doesn't. To be honest, I could just sense that
Right.
she doesn't.
Um, the guy who thought that he was gonna trespass me from the local Domino's because they decided to deliver my order to the building that is not my building, and I went down there and said, "Hey, where the fuck is my food?" He also got fired. He also no longer is the manager of the local Domino's and does not have a job there.
Yeah.
And mind you, I did not go out of my way to get any of these people fired. That is just how powerful my frequency is. I did not have to go out of my way. I did not have to call anybody's boss or, write them a strongly worded letter. All that I had to do was speak what they had done to the right people, and it was handled.
Yeah.
Mm. So, while I'm on here, I'm gonna say some shit that I need to say, and I know you're gonna let me say it because you're learning. It's probably gonna make you uncomfortable, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Robert, fuck you. You a bitch ass nigga, and you actively block your own blessings with the guise of being religious when you're not. And B, don't ever fucking step foot in my energy again. The end. And just so you know, B has been lurking in your chat on and off the entire time. And he thinks that I don't know it's him because he hasn't commented. But I'm highly gifted and favored, and I've already made this clear. You don't have to make yourself known for me to know you're there, lurker. Lurking in the shadows like the fucking shadow walker he is.
That doesn't make me uncomfortable.
You said it didn't or it did?
It didn't.
No. It didn't make me uncomfortable either, but I knew
No.
he was watching. I knew he was
Yeah, I
lurking
didn't
and he
know.
was watching because he knew that he fucked up. But there's no apologies. There's no coming back from what was done. There's no coming back from what Robert said about me last night in that chat. And there's no coming back from how B acted and disrespected me. And they think I don't know. And mind you, you didn't tell me anything, Dre. I'll also make this clear publicly. Dre did not tell me anything that was discussed in that voice call. Spirit told me, just to be clear. So next time you think that you're going to try someone who's highly favored, maybe go play in traffic instead because that's safer.
Wait,
Big mistake. And your karma is coming. And I'm not stopping it either. I'm not telling Spirit to protect you from it either. Usually I would. Usually for people who I favor, I would tell them, Spirit, please guide them and protect them, keep them safe. They don't get that luxury anymore. Watch all the bad shit that's about to happen to them. Playing with Spirit is not a joke. And anyone who believes in God should know that, Robert. I
right.
think I got my message across.
I can't move.
Yeah, you already know I'm gonna say it. No holds barred. I speak with the tongue of spirit. I don't only speak through my own tongue. I speak with the tongue of spirit, and spirit is very displeased. And I think that I should maybe stop saying too much before the FBI comes looking for me.
Speak your mind.
Huh?
I said, speak your mind.
um Spirit's just very unhappy. They they are very upset. They're angry. It's like they have pitchforks and they have fire and torches, and that's headed for B and Robert. And I wasn't gonna say all that, but yeah, they did not have those before, and they're an angry mob right now.
Yeah, I can't. I'm going to restart my voice.
You're good. And I think they're saying it's like immediate, like the snap of a finger. They're saying like their lives are about to change overnight. The shift is going to happen instantaneously. That they can't undo what they've done. The the train has already left the station and the action is already in course. Like the command has already been input into the computer. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nothing that they do or say now will stop what is coming for them. And maybe that's why they were scared, right? Maybe that's why they were scared because they knew that they were messing with a power that's not of this earth, that is not a mortal power.
Yeah.
But you don't move with disrespect when you're scared of the unknown. And that's a message for anybody, for everybody. You do not move with disrespect towards the unknown. What do we see happen time and time again to people who play with magic or who play with spirit?
Welcome back, Ace.
Yeah. They
They
don't.
get haunted, they become possessed, they don't recognize themselves. Their spirit literally gets taken over, correct?
Yeah.
And their soul becomes lost. B was right on the line. That's why Spirit kept giving him the benefit of the doubt. B was right on the tipping point of yes and no, the threes that I've talked to you about before.
Yeah.
And his decision he made yesterday was not just a mortal decision, it was a spiritual decision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The scales have tipped not in his favor now. His karma is overloading into the negative side as we speak. It's like pouring over like water. Just it's tipped, and every last drop of the good karma is now in the bad side. There's like maybe a little drip left in the good side. It's like when you open a dam and the waters just go, right? Karma's not little beans like how you're showed in science class. Oh, one bean comes out, one second, two bean. No, it's water. And we're told that water is magical, that it harnesses energy and properties that the human mind cannot comprehend. Your karmic scale is filled with water. When your scale tips, your waters flow. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
It's not just, oh, here's a little bean and it's one, two, three, four, five. No, it's the water. And sometimes you lose all of your water from your good karma with one decision. When the scale tips, when that drop goes, the waters may flow.
Yeah. I'm about to send you an invite.
And I gotta turn my Xbox back on. Um, they're just very displeased. They're not happy. Like it's like they're angry for me. if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're very like vengeful. They're like, and mind you, my mortal being is not vengeful. I'm the type to live and learn and let go. Um, but spirit is very vengeful. They have a lot of harbored feelings that don't leave with spirit. You heard?
Yeah, just processing on what to say before I said it.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I don't know if they ready. Because it really is that deep. And I tried and I tried and I tried to get that message across to him multiple times. Robert closed that door on himself. That's fine. I do not give messages that are not meant to be sent. B's door was still open until the night he texted me about wanting to unalive, and I went out of my way to try to guide him spiritually, and he
You
rejected
have
the
arrived at
call
your destination.
literally and spiritually.
I understand.
Because that call was not just from me, that call was from spirit. Spirit had a message for him that night. He rejected that message. So it wasn't just last night. Last night was the tipping point. It's been a buildup. He's been disrespecting spirit basically since I met him. And I kept giving him opportunity after opportunity because spirit wanted me to try to guide him towards the light.
Yeah,
He didn't want to be guided towards the light. He's aligned himself with people who call themselves religious but fear spirit. That's not light, that's dark. Light energies do not fear spirit. They are our companions and our allies. They're our security and our guards. They are our ancestors. Light spirit, light energy does not fear the idea or the concept of the unknown.
I, I understand.
You don't fear it,
I don't.
and there's a reason for that. You embrace it. You say, okay, if my next timeline comes, I'm ready. That's the light. Dark is not ready because they know what awaits them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Dark energy will always fear death because they know what awaits them on the other side. It's not anything good. Energies that reject spirit, that reject ancestors and your guidances, like your guidance spirits, are
Yeah,
spirits that are dark, are spirits that are not friends of the light, because the light does not fear spirit. We welcome spirit. We say, give me the message. I'm ready. I need it. Dark says, where did that message come from? That's that's too eerie. How does she know that? Right? It's a pessimistic standpoint. Their
yeah,
horizons are not open. And they're not open because they're dark energy. They cannot connect to the frequency that allows them to open it. When you choose to go with dark energies, the consequences await you. B's gonna click the live button today, and he's gonna have one of the worst days he's ever had.
Mm.
And you'll hear about it because you are still in the server. I won't because I left.
Eventually, I will do stuff.
I'm not telling you to leave, babe. You do what you feel is fit. I'm saying that you're basically going to confirm what I'm saying.
Okay.
In a few hours, right? In a few hours, this is like my abilities really kicking in right now. In a few hours, you are going to text me, call me, and tell me that B is complaining about something with his life.
Damn.
That's how immediate the turnaround is going to be from Spirit. They're saying he's already having a shitty day today. It's going to get even worse. And that he did it to himself.
Mm.
Ooh, they're angry. You heard the messages that were coming across in song last night.
Yeah, I heard it.
That was not me. I was not picking those songs. I need you to know this. I communicate very strongly through music. I sang before I ever talked. I used to hum and sing songs before I ever talked. I did not talk till I was 5 years old. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very connected to music, and Spirit connects to me through music. And those messages were very loud and clear, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold my breath if I was you. 'Cause I'll forget, but I'll never forgive you. Don't you know? True friends stab you in the front. Very loud and clear. Almost, he's been stabbing you in the back the entire time.
Mm. But he did what he's doing to me behind my back. It'll come to light. I don't know when, but it will.
Yep. The truth always comes to light. But I feel like they're giving me another message now, right? That I like recounted the message they gave last night. And they're saying basically like he's been talking shit behind your back the entire time. Because out of all the songs that we listened to, that was the one song that kept replaying in my head. And then when I just mentioned it, the messages last night, it came out again.
Alright. You're listening.
Yeah, he's just been a wolf in sheep's clothing, basically. A poor me, pity me guys that a lot of people fall for because they're empathetic and they're compassionate. Mm.
You wanna drive around for a bit before I get on this hook?
Yeah, about to. I'm finishing up this car right now because while I was
Okay.
channeling, I wasn't doing the car.
All right. Well, I'm about to mute myself so I can end YouTube and Twitch.
Okay, babe.
All right, chat. Well, I'm out. That's it for me. I appreciate everybody for joining. Um, everybody for stopping by and just thugging it out. Um, message of the day. Um, don't be afraid to make a mistake, even multiple mistakes. Um, get up, dust yourself off, and learn how to get past that. Don't dwell on it. Um, and yeah, without further ado,